What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Providence Improv Guild's presentation of Would I Lie to You, brought to you by Cheetos. Thank you, man. I'm your host, Willie Shackleton. And before we get into this, I would like to introduce our panels for tonight. Kelly, why don't you start off for Team Honesty? And can you tell us, Kelly, what is the most boring thing you have done during COVID-19?
Oh, that's going to be hard to pick. The most boring thing. I guess the most boring thing I've done is, cook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very fair.
My meals are pretty boring.
Very fair and very boring. Nicely done. Katie, can you introduce yourself? Same question.
Hi, I'm Katie on Team Lion Cheetahs. And I've been watching Would I Lie to You all day.
Oh, I'm offended. It's boring, you're saying? Oh, man.
Oh, no, that's not boring. That's been the height of my life, this quarantine. I'm sorry. What's the most boring thing I've done?
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
Laundry. I feel like I do constant laundry, and it's just... But that's boring, quarantine or not.
Yeah, that's
or not.
You're absolutely right. Matt, let me throw it over to you. Tell us, Cheetos is our sponsor tonight, but what is your favorite snack food? Cheetos.
Favorite snack food. Famous Amy chocolate chip cookies.
Nice.
Approve.
And rounding out for the Lion Cheetahs, Roy, can you introduce yourself? And your most favorite snack food?
Oh, well, I really like chips. I think, but right now I've got high blood pressure, so I'm having salt-free chips, and those are the most boring part of this whole thing. So.
Why would they even make saltless chips? The whole point is the salt.
The whole point is the salt.
Oh,
We use very salty dips with them, so it's really not probably well thought out.
Nice. Brad, for Team Honesty, can you introduce yourself and also tell us, let's see, what was the best part of your day today, Brad?
Hello, my name is Brad Brewer from the Chuck and Brad podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And I think the best part of my day was when I went over to Roy's house and I just licked all the salt off his chips so that he could have a healthy diet. I care. That's what I am. I'm a carer.
Look at you, Brett, reaching across the team aisle. It's nice.
Yes, and we're also sponsored by the podcast, so feel free to plug it whenever you want.
I will.
There we go. And last but certainly not least, from Team Honesty, Chloe, I'll ask you the same question. What was the best part of your day?
Best part of my day today has been the best part of my day for the last many days, which is having a chat outside with a rabbit who lives near my house that I have formally named Mr. Bunny because I don't know his name and I want to be polite. Yeah, he's chill. I like him.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's a good day.
Not bad.
I saw a bunny today, too.
They're everywhere.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah, we have a lot of them too.
All right. So, shall we get this started? I will explain I'll explain the rules to our audience, and then we'll get right into it. So the rules are very simple. You can see we have two teams tonight. One team will read a statement, say a fact, and the other team has to decide if that person is telling a lie or telling the truth. That's it. That's all the game is. So we're in for a good time. So are Team Cheetah, Lion Cheetahs, are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
Team Honesty, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to hit our random name generator, and that will tell us who goes first. And it takes a minute, 6 names, since you've got to go through all the computations. The first person to read their statement is Roy. Roy?
Alrighty.
Roy.
All right.
All right, I can tell
If
what
I
he's
can
saying.
get this thing open. Roy Duck.
That's a lie.
Oh. I once sold the wrong theater tickets to an Oscar winner, and she was removed from the theater due to overcrowding.
Wait, can you say that? Can you say that one more time, Roy? I feel like I missed the beginning.
I once sold the wrong theater tickets to an Oscar winner, and she was removed from the theater due to overcrowding.
I see.
I have a question, Roy.
Yes.
Who was this Oscar winner that you sold these tickets to?
Olympia Dukakis.
Wow. That is a name I recognize.
Moonstruck.
Are there any other questions from Team Honesty?
Oh, we have a lot of them.
All right.
Chloe,
Keep 'em firing.
Chloe, there's one burning behind your eyes.
I'm thinking. When did this happen, Roy? How long ago was this?
This happened in the last century.
Right.
In 1990, I think.
Okay, how old were you in 1990?
Oh, I was.
Chloe sounds like a bouncer questioning someone's fake ID.
How old was I?
When was prom?
What's your zodiac sign?
So what was I? 27? 27. Was I 20? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh,
I have a question, Roy.
yes.
So you sold tickets. What was your profession?
I worked in a box office for a theater, and I didn't know how to. I was brand new, so I didn't realize that if there were tickets there, I couldn't sell them. So here's some tickets. Oh, and here's Olympia Dukakis. Here, give me some money. So
You've been very helpful. Thank you, Roy.
I guess what movie did Mrs. Dukakis want to see? Like what movie did she buy tickets for? And then what movie did you accidentally give her tickets for?
Was there a play? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Play. It was a play. It's a play.
Okay.
You know, it was a play at a theater in the Berkshires. It was called it was at a Shakespeare theater.
Okay.
But it was Edith, but it was an Edith Wharton play.
All right.
Okay.
Wow. I'll tell you, Team Honesty is brutal with their questioning. Just brutal.
I feel really beat up. No.
So we have a comment here that Tina can see them sweating already. So
Peanut butter jelly time is so good.
so I think the time of reckoning is here. Does the Team Honesty want to wager a guess?
Do we say it or
telling the truth?
Well, we have to talk first.
Yeah, Kelly, what do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Okay. Any reason you think it's a lie?
Just because I could see that Roy was like twitching his left eyebrow up and down.
No, he's got to
And
tell.
that's what he does when that's his tell.
Okay. Chloe, what do you think?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. My heart feels like it's a lie. Chloe is not in a confessional. Thank you very much.
Although she doesn't know if we're all here for the right reasons. So maybe she is in a confessional.
It's been 8 million days since my last confessional. Anyway, but I don't know. I feel like it might be a lie, but I also fully believe that Roy worked in a box office for a theater. Like, that is a totally believable thing for me. But I don't know. I feel like it took you a while to like figure out how old you were in 1990. I don't know. That seems.
Yeah, it's math.
I don't know. I'm gonna say lie because that's what my heart tells me to do, but I could be wrong. It's been wrong before.
I will make it unanimous for Team Honesty and say that we are skeptical of Roy. We believe he's too good of a person. So he's not a great liar. So we're our Team Honesty's guest. We're gonna say it's a lie.
It's the truth.
Ah, son of a gun! You're a terrible person.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
The kid
no.
for believing in Roy.
I feel successful.
Was Willie supposed to say it?
no! I don't know the answers. I'm as they don't trust me with the answers. They don't trust me with the answers.
Yeah, I was brand new to this theater. Like, I did it as a work study at Shakespeare and Company, and then I worked. I did their really wonderful workshop, and then after they like tear you down and make you want to cry all the time, they stick you in a hellhole of a box office.
Mm-hmm.
And the day that I started, the two people that were supposed to be showing me what to do had to go do a performance in the theater. So they're like, "Here, you're you're on your own. You worked in a box office before. I worked in a box office that was nothing like this." But anyway,
and Olivia Dukakis was at her prime during that time. I mean, that was right around Moonstruck and
yeah, she was staying at Kripalu. There's a place up in the Berkshires. Yoga, yeah. So.
They are also sponsoring our podcast, our show tonight. So that's nice. That's nice.
A lot of sponsors. We're really rolling in the dough.
Rolling in the dough. Dough. All right. Are we ready for our next truth or lie?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pick another name. I don't know why this takes so long. Whoa.
Nope, it's Roy again.
Here we go.
It's Roy every time.
Katie, you are up.
Ooh, Katie. All right, let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, and Katie, as you're doing this, that's true. You all accused of Roy having to tell. It wasn't there.
You're right. I made up the tell.
Okay. While at the beach with my family, I participated in a rescue operation for a lost tooth.
A lost tooth?
I lost tooth.
Katie, who lost this tooth?
So here's the thing. I don't know her name. I probably did 20 years ago, but I have since forgotten it.
Okay.
She has always just been in my mind as the girl whose tooth I found 20 years ago. But yeah, so I see her every year because my family goes to the same beach every year, and it's like a timeshare thing. So I see her every year, and I'm always like, that's the girl whose tooth I found 20 years ago, and we share a little thing.
And who all helped you of your family aside from Sarah?
So Sarah's my sister. She helped. My cousins were enlisted also. So it would be my cousins Mariel and Stephen, and probably Erica was there too.
What was the accident or what happened that caused her to lose the tooth in the first place?
So it wasn't an accident. She was of tooth losing age, so it was on its way out. And she actually lost it in the pool. So we were all like little kids playing. She was much younger than me at the time. She lost this tooth, and it had been loose for a while, and so she was devastated because she did not think the tooth fairy would come without this tooth. And so she was just, very, crying hysterically because she wasn't, going to get a visit. And so all of the other, kids from all the families, we all got our goggles on and scoured the pool. And I was the one who found it was a little bitty thing. Mm-hmm.
Like, did the tooth fairy show up for her? That's the
I would
important
hope
part.
so. She had the tooth, so I did my part, and I do not know if the tooth fairy did hers or not. I cannot say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is a tough one.
It is a tough
plausible.
one.
Yeah, and this seems like a thing that Katie and Sarah and probably your cousins would have done. But also, didn't you say in the beginning it was a beach trip? So you're not at the beach, you're at the pool?
I caught that.
So it's okay. So it was at the beach. It was a pool very close to the beach. So there's two condos with a bunch of units on either side. Some of my family lived over here and some of my family lived over here. We would all meet up in the pool in the middle, and then that's where the walkway out to the beach was from the pool. So a bunch of sand and seashells and stuff got in the pool just because that's what happens in a pool by the beach. So it was very hard to find the tooth. We had like these little like sifting toys like you see on the beach that we were like sifting like sand and broken shells from the bottom of the pool and stuff. So it was quite an ordeal. There was a lot that looked like teeth in the pool. And we would just like dive down for a minute and then come up and no, that's not fucking it. And then keep going. But we found it before dark.
Wait, what things did you find in the pool that you thought were teeth?
Just like little bits of like seashells
Oh.
that like stick to the bottom of your foot
Okay.
when you're walking from the beach. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So you guys have put on goggles and looked in the bottom of a pool before. You see like stuff floating around, Band-Aids and all that kind of shit.
Okay. Not sure what's going on now.
Yeah, what's going on with this Pulp Fiction screen?
So,
There we go.
All right. Yeah, I was having a little drink
All right.
and went right to my head.
It's all right.
Mhm.
Kelly.
And we all
any-
watched Pulp Fiction that
yeah.
night.
Okay. Now I believe it. There's a visual aid. Kelly, what do you think about Katie's story?
I should have asked her if she was telling the truth.
Oh, that would have been a great question.
I know. I think it's true.
Okay. Chloe?
I'm trying to look right into Katie's soul right now.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. If we
Yeah.
were, there we go. There's her soul.
Because she's
Yeah,
the one that
honestly.
knows the most about me, and I'm the one that knows the most about her. And I,
It's true. It's true. I've been worried about playing with Chloe.
yeah, ditto. I'm gonna say it's true. But Katie's a good actress, so maybe it's a lie. But I'm gonna say it's true.
She is extremely talented. I will side with Kelly and Chloe, and say, again, unanimous. We think it's true. We think that Katie is a caring person who would help a child look for a tooth.
So Katie, they are guessing true. Is it the truth?
I was telling a truth. It's
Oh,
true.
thank God.
Hey.
Oh, we're not going to get shut out. That was a real
Yes.
concern for me.
Yeah.
So it's true. And every year it's so like we never talk to each other, but we just see each other because we're at the same place the same week every year. It's always just like,
All right, you have to make a vow that you bring it up next year.
Yeah.
oh, it comes up every time. Like,
Okay.
Sometimes we just mind meld about it.
Yeah,
but,
I get
like,
it.
We're
You're like,
always
3, 2,
thinking-
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happens. So like literally it's like tooth? Yeah, tooth. That's good.
You got all your teeth this year? You gonna lose any more teeth?
I should probably learn her name. Yes, Becca, you're probably right about that. Becca just commented that I should learn. Probably. I probably know
Yeah.
that. But whatever.
That's legit.
Oh, Lion Cheetahs have now increased the score to 1-0. So nice job, Lion Cheetahs.
Nope.
So here
Wait,
Wait,
That was,
Wait,
that
what?
was our point. That was Team Honesty.
no.
Team
We
Honesty.
get
I'm sorry, I was looking at Katie.
No,
Oh, my
no.
God.
Sorry.
Oh, this is too complicated.
We are lion cheetahs, but we don't steal corn.
That's
I
right. All
appreciate
right, Team Honesty. I'll correct the chat. So Team Honesty 1 point, Lion
Come on,
Cheetahs
Wooly.
0. But both teams displaying honesty tonight. So, Matt, you are the next person.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Random
we-
name picker doing right in a row of the
Lion,
teams.
lion,
So,
lion.
All right.
Lion.
Line.
Crazy.
And I will do better. tonight.
Possession.
What?
Possession?
Possession.
Says to
Now,
say possession
yes,
out loud.
this is my cue. This is my cue.
Oh, this is where Pulp Fiction comes
This is where Pulp Fiction is going to come in.
Oh,
Hold on.
I want to dance like Uma Thurman. Okay, that's
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, here we are. Collector's edition. That's pretty dope.
Okay.
it
Matt,
appears
is
to
there
So,
more? Yeah.
this is my
standard def DVD.
DVD copy of Pulp Fiction. It was signed by my man John Travolta, but you can't see the signature because he used a black Sharpie. Not funny. Not funny. Big moment.
Where did you meet John Travolta to get that signature? Matt?
Pittsburgh Airport.
And Matt, did you just have this copy of Pulp Fiction on you at the time? You just like carry that around?
I did.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
yes, it was important, and at the time, it was necessary.
Matt,
Oh.
how long ago was this? Matt?
It was, I was in college because I was flying back 2006, probably January 2006.
And it was necessary in January of 2006 for you to have a collector's edition of Pulp Fiction on standard def DVD in the airport. Is this like an emotional support DVD that you can't fly without?
Well,
A regular
it's my
ass
favorite movie.
Okay, I mean, it's a very good movie. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I was flying home. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a Christmas present for my brother.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
For him or from him?
So, no, from.
From him.
Oh, from him. Oh, okay. Did you? Why did you say it was necessary to have it at that time?
Because I wasn't going to leave it at home. I was going back to Pennsylvania to college.
Okay.
We have a question coming in from our at-home viewers.
Hey, Matt, were you rerouted from Philly to Pittsburgh?
Exclamation point.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on Philadelphia's airport. We're not going to go there. That is the
It
worst
sucks.
airport in America.
It sucks. I've been there a lot too. It
awful.
sucks.
I saw a
Oh,
man drop
the
a
worst.
deuce in the Philly airport in a bathroom stall with no door. So I'm with
Well, then
you. Not
why
a
were you
great
looking
airport.
at him?
Philly.
Because I was washing my hands. There's a mirror there. But
Where
all
else
right,
is he
anyway,
gonna go, Brad?
back to
That's his
Matt.
designated
Back
shitting
to Matt's
spot.
clear lie.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing that makes me believe that this could be the truth is that the name of the file was Matt's possession.jpg.
Yeah, but he's crafty. Matt's a crafty lad.
Can I ask another question?
He's walked away.
Okay.
So we have to wait for a moment.
With his
Yeah,
green
that's a
profile.
Okay.
I mean, you know, does
yeah.
support his love of Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
But what's the Black Sharpie story? Was that who had that on them? The Black Sharpie.
I did.
Oh, that's all you had on you?
Yeah, I had a backpack. I was lucky to have anything on me.
Yeah, and your DVD.
If I had a silver Sharpie, I would have used a silver Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kelly, what do you think?
Well, you know, this hurts me to say because Matt's never lied to me before.
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the truth.
All right, Chloe, what do you got?
I'm thinking about this because Matt is a very good liar, it feels. I played Mafia with him recently and he hoodwinked us all.
Oh, unsurprising.
Yeah. Like, oh man, it could be true, but I feel like it's a lie.
It could
I
be.
feel like it's a lie.
So what you're saying is it could be true or it could be false?
Yeah,
Yes,
one of those.
I
It's
feel
one of
it.
those two.
It's one of those two.
I feel like it's a lie.
All right. I will go with my team. I've been skeptical since second one. So we think this is a lie, Matt. Is it a lie?
Matt looks
It
frozen.
is indeed a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, all
That's
right.
right.
Team Honesty, 2 points.
Mm.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Now, all that's left are Lion Cheetah's turns to guess this time, so they have a chance to get some points on the board. So
All right.
I'm picking another name.
It's gonna be Roy
Again,
again.
the very slow name picker. Let's be Roy again.
It's only got 3 names to go through.
The next up is Chloe.
Oh yeah. Now
All
we're
right.
getting some truth.
Yeah.
Let's see if this Word document will open properly.
Okay.
Um,
Show us
and
your
and
Chloe.
while Chloe is getting ready, I encourage the audience to put some comments in. We will take questions from the audience. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. So
Good idea.
if you have questions, we'll throw them up on the screen. Also, as you can see, the obnoxious scroll at the bottom of the screen. Please do donate to Pig if you are enjoying this and getting a little bit of value. Shows are normally $5. That's a good amount to maybe donate tonight.
Totally.
There we go. All right, Chloe.
I'm ready. Okay.
All right.
I was the youngest person in the history of my elementary school to have been sent to the principal's office.
What's the name of your elementary school?
St. Paul's School.
What'd you do?
I was talking a lot and would not shut up. And they were like, GTFO. Not in those words, but they said GTFO.
How did it happen?
I mean, I was talking and wouldn't stop talking. And Mrs. McDonald was like, go to the principal's office. That's pretty much it.
And
Do
what
they keep-
grade was this?
Do
It
they
was-
keep
How old
track-
are you?
keep
Wait a minute.
track of stuff like this?
Hold on. Katie, it was
I'm sorry.
preschool. I was 4 or 3, I guess, depending on how quickly this happened. And what was your question, Roy?
I apologize. Do they actually keep track of like who's the youngest to go?
I mean, not like formally. I just
Right.
know that it's true because up until 1995, my school did not have a pre-K program. It just had
Right.
kindergarten through 8. And then in 1995, they introduced a preschool program, and I was 4 in 1995, so was that.
Okay. Do you still hold the record to this day? Tina wants to know.
I think, but like, I mean, unless there was like a kid that has been there since who was like really young for preschool, like if maybe they were like some sort of genius child, perhaps, but like otherwise, no.
Okay.
I guess otherwise I do hold it. I guess I don't know. I don't really. I'd have to call the school and ask. I guess.
Okay. Roy and Matt.
Was it
Feel ready
St.
to vote?
Paul's in? Was it St. Paul's in Woonsocket?
No, that's the
Oh,
answer
which
to that
one was it?
question. Is no. Edgewood. It was in Edgewood and Cranston.
Do you remember what you were talking
I just made
about?
it up.
Not even remotely do I remember what I was talking about.
Okay.
This
So
was
this feels very
25 years ago.
Yeah. This feels very plausible to me. What do you think, Roy and Matt?
I'll say it's true.
Oh yeah. How many days into preschool?
I'm gonna say it was 179 days into preschool.
Wow.
Okay,
So
that
like
feels
second
like
to
a
last day.
So,
Wow.
second to last day.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is true, you guys.
I'm gonna say
Right.
lie.
Really?
Matt says
I'm gonna say lie.
Roy, what do you think?
I didn't like that 170 days.
I think
That was
it's
weird.
true because I think that this is like one of those things that families talk about. Oh, remember when Chloe was the first, the youngest it sounds a little true to me.
Matt, give me another reason why you think it's a lie.
I don't know, like the McDonald, that's like way too generic of like a preschool teacher name. Like that's the
Yeah.
first thing that would pop into her head.
Her husband was a
179
farmer.
days, way too specific. She knows there's 180 days in school. She knows that. Look at her now. She knows she can't even keep it. She can't keep
She
it
does
together.
know.
I don't know. I'm saying lie, but you're captain, my captain.
I'm
Captain?
technically captain, but I would prefer this to be a unanimous vote. Very easy for me in my captain's duties, but
Well, I'm gonna, as host, I gotta put the pressure on. You're gonna have to make a decision.
I'm gonna say it's true.
True.
It
Chloe?
is true. It is true. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, suck
Yeah.
it, Matt. Also, high five team.
I mean, because the 179 days into preschool was bullshit, as we all know. I don't know how fucking long that was.
Ah,
One
It did
version
happen.
of a very believable
the
story.
thing happened.
But it did happen.
That's why I'm not the one that's saying the team's choice.
So after the end of that, Team Honesty has 2 points. Lion Cheetah has 1.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So next person running the spinner thing right
I'm
now.
the 50-50 spinner.
Brad, you are the next person.
All right,
Right.
I'm excited to be here. That's a lie.
Lie.
All right. I once caused a jet ski accident that wrecked 2 jet skis.
Yeah, this feels true already. How old were you, Brad?
I was 18 at the height of my daredevil phase.
Okay.
Daredevil, like the not the Marvel character, the Daredevil, like one who dares the devil.
What
Gotcha.
body of water were you on?
I was in Hammond, Indiana, on Wolf Lake.
Who was with you?
My friend Steve.
Was Steve on the other jet ski? Were you on one and he on one?
He was on one. Yes, I was on the other.
Was anyone hurt?
No, but I almost shattered my ankles, like within inches. But no, neither of us were hurt. I was embarrassed.
Did you have to pay for the jet ski?
I did.
Ooh. How much did that set you back at 18 years old?
We were supposed to split it. I paid $1,200, and he told me he paid $1,200, but I honestly have no idea to this day how much, if any, he paid.
Did you rent the jet skis?
No, they were his.
Yeah.
For only
did you rent-
$1,200?
Oh.
We there were cracks in the fiberglass.
Okay.
Oh.
Brad, Baggy wants to know a little bit more about your devil dares, but I'm going to twist this one a little. Who was more the daredevil, you or Steve?
I am a mouse of a man. So Steve would have been more of a daredevil than I was or am or will ever be.
And then Justin wants to know, who do you look up to in the daredevil community?
You know, it's about challenging yourself, Justin. It's not about comparing yourself to other devil darers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still keep in contact with Steve?
We're Facebook friends. Ran into him a few years ago. We went out for pizza and caught up. It's good stuff.
And what did you have on that pizza? I'm sorry, I'm not a contestant, but now I
Is he
really
still
want to
daring
know.
the devil?
Yes.
Probably sausage and pepperoni.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now, how did you know Steve?
Through work. We in fact worked at the pizza place together, and yeah.
Okay.
I'll answer Rebecca's question. Steve,
Yep.
he got them repaired and probably rode them once more and then sold them.
How much do you think you sold them for?
I have no idea. I don't know how much he paid for them. I just know that I gave him $1,200.
No.
The audience is weighing in, so there you go.
I think the pizza half of the story is a lie, but I think the first half is true. What do you think, Roy and Matt?
Yeah,
It feels true to me. You're,
I could see him doing it.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, and 18-year-olds, they do shit like that all the time.
The thing that feels fake is that $1,200 seems very cheap to fix a jet ski. Jet skis are hella expensive. 2 jet skis. So that's the only part.
2 jet skis.
But this is when you were 18.
Yeah, but who knows if he knew a jet ski repair guy? I don't know. That's a good point, though.
But it sounds like we think it's
good.
true.
I mean, it almost sounds too true. It's like it's something he would expect Brad to do this. No, I think. Oh, wow. What was this? What?
There's no way that Brad ran into this mysterious swindler named Steve and got a pizza with him.
Yeah, wait. Did it end your friendship?
No, we
remained Facebook friends.
we stayed actual friends for several years, and I think our friendship fell apart. Time and tide.
Naturally.
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions for Brad?
What do you think?
What color were the jet skis?
Oh, geez. 179 days worth of beige? I don't know.
Okay. This is definitely true. I think
What?
A sun-bleached jet ski. Yeah.
Right.
Answer,
Is that your final answer, Katie?
Well, I have to confer with my team.
Right.
But I think we're believing that the sun-bleached beige $1,200 jet ski is a true story. The crash that killed both. I think we're saying
Right.
true.
Yes.
True.
All right. That story is in fact absolutely true.
Yeah.
I was trying to cut in front of him so that he would have a wake to jump over. Finger slipped off the throttle and he T-boned me and really almost shattered my ankle.
Yeah.
It was not fun, and I learned. Fun fact for anyone looking to commit insurance non-fraud, Progressive. If you buy your jet skis and don't put insurance on them, and then wreck them, and then buy insurance, and then 10 days later you can put in a claim, and it won't raise a red flag in their system. 10 days. That's the operative time. So if he had waited 2 weeks to put in a claim, insurance would have paid for it, and I would not have had to pay anything towards it. But yeah, it was really stupid, and
Awesome.
I'm glad that I'm okay, and I'm glad that you guys believe me as an honest human being. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, the good news is that ties it up.
Oh, that's not good news.
That's
That's not good news at all.
Well,
That's great news.
all right, but here's the thing.
That's awesome.
It all comes down to Kelly.
Kelly.
I can do it.
Tiebreaker.
Okay.
We had a couple of comments that I'll throw up on the
Don't
screen.
hate Steve. Don't hate Steve.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
I was suspended for 3
That's
days
true.
for starting a sponge fight in biology class.
You were
A what sort of
suspended
fight?
for 3 days.
A sponge fight?
Sponge.
Sponge
Yeah.
fight.
Yes.
Were the sponges wet?
Well, they weren't originally. They were, the kind that were actually sponges that dried up. And we were having an argument about whether they were alive at one point. I used to think that was just a myth. And then we started getting them wet, so it was that kind of sponge.
So these are sponges that lived in the ocean
Yep.
first.
Yep.
I see. And this is a biology class?
Yep.
How?
What grade?
Yeah, what grade?
8th grade.
You don't learn biology in 8th grade. I didn't.
So you were throwing them at each other?
Classic.
What's that?
Classic biology.
Kelly, you were throwing the sponges at each other?
Well, it didn't start out. It escalated rather quickly, but it didn't start out that way. It was at first. It was just, are these like sponges? Do they really absorb water? And then when we found out he did, somebody got wet, and then somebody did, and then we were pretty soon using the yucky, used to be alive sponges.
Uh-huh. And did PETA ever contact you?
What was your biology teacher's name?
It was Mr. Funk, actually.
Mr. Funk?
Yes.
Okay. Who else was in the sponge tussle?
Who else was in it? Oh, my friend Dana.
Okay.
This kid, Kevin. And I don't remember the other guy's name, honestly.
Okay. How big were the sponges?
Like the size of a hand.
Is how big the sponge was?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they weren't all the same size.
Okay, I can buy that this happened. Right. Sponge. I can't imagine a sponge going very far if it's not wet. It kind of just, right? It's like throwing a
Yeah,
piece of paper.
it doesn't go. No, it was wet.
Yeah.
We got it wet.
It was wet. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
because yeah.
Were you dissecting the sponges?
No. They were like I don't even know why they were there. They were like display or something we knew we were going to do something with at some point.
When you okay. when you got to class on this day, this all transpired in one day, right? Or did it happen over a period of time?
The actual fight was one day, yeah.
Okay,
Or it
so
was a fight, but yeah.
So you're in 8th grade biology class, and you're learning something, and there's like some sponges, some dry ocean sponges out on display.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
then-
not like a display, like fancy, just out there to look at.
Biology class, yeah. Teacher was passionate, had stuff out. I buy that.
Yeah.
And so what?
Did anybody else get suspended?
Yeah.
Oh, did anybody else get suspended? Yes. The other 3 people did.
Did or didn't?
Were you mad at each other for something, or just screwing around?
No, it just started out silly.
Was it during class or like in between classes?
It was during class, so we all had we were doing our lab thing, and.
So you weren't like seated in desks; you were like doing a lab.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're supposed to be interacting with the sponges.
No, we weren't supposed to be interacting with the sponges. We were actually doing other things. We were doing, looking at like amoebas through a microscope.
Okay. I buy it. What do you think, Matt and Roy?
What was the name of your middle school?
Who's the name of the middle school?
Mm-hmm.
Central.
Yeah, what was
Junior
the name
High.
of it?
Central Junior High.
Mike asked this. I think it's a very relevant question.
And addresses.
Yeah.
Are these sponges
Mike, I don't
registered
want to
vote
answer.
currently? Okay,
All
I'm
right.
ready to vote.
Ready to vote?
I think it's true.
They've
Although
all been true.
suspension-
I'm going to say lies. No average. All right, damn it.
What do you think, Ryan?
Suspension for throwing sponges in high school or middle school? Hmm.
Yeah, it does seem pretty. And Kelly, you said that 3 other students were also suspended.
Yes.
So 4 students were suspended.
That's a little harsh.
Are you going to ask me why?
Well, yeah, why?
Okay. Well, because some
Yeah, why?
very expensive
Why
microscopes
were all 3 suspended?
because one of the microscopes was really damaged in the process. And I also think that
Did you throw it?
it wasn't me that ended up, but it just like slipped. No, I didn't throw the microscope. No.
Okay. So since you broke lab
Were they
equipment,
sponges or Brillo pads?
I can.
When
I
what?
can. What were you saying, Matt?
No, it's just like how hard were the sponges that they were knocking microscopes over?
No, it wasn't the sponges doing it. It was like flailing arms and
Okay.
throwing
Rubble
motion. And
out.
it's just a goofy, it wasn't just that. We were throwing other stuff too.
How many students were in?
What else was
Was it a big school? Was it a small school?
It was a normal, I honestly don't know how many. Medium-sized school.
Okay.
I mean, I could just be using my real school.
That's true.
Oh, Kelly talking about logic here. Oh, okay.
I think
So-
it's true. Roy, what do you think?
I think it's true. I'll say true.
Okay. I think it's true, and I overruled Matt once, and it worked. So I think we're going to say true.
Kelly, what is the answer?
The answer is that was a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice work, Kelly.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sick.
Oh,
Kevin-
so good.
Was Kevin a real name of the person, or did you just think of Kevin when you were looking at me?
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't.
But that
No,
is all-
there was a Kevin
Oh.
that I was trying to think of my real 8th grade experiences.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
So was there a grain of truth in that story elsewhere? Have you ever been?
Just the name of my school and the name of the teacher is actually true, Mr. Funk, even though it sounds made up.
Wow.
Was Dana true? What about Dana?
Yeah, Dana was my real friend. Yep, because I was worried I'd get tricked up and asked again, so I
Okay.
wanted to make sure that I remembered. And the other guy that I was trying to think of, I really couldn't remember his name.
Wow, nice.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Does the
So-
game have to be over? Can we keep going for more points?
We need to break this tie. So we have one more question. And
Wait,
how we're going to do it is I'm going to randomly generate a name, and that person will go. And if how do we want to do this? Yeah, I guess we keep going until somebody scores the next point. It's sudden death.
Wait, I
Okay.
thought Lion Cheetahs was down 1 point now. Am I wrong?
It's
No,
2-2.
It's
Yeah.
2-2.
It's still, so there's
Yeah.
a point if you get it wrong. It's just okay. All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to randomly. Is everybody? We understand sudden death. If whoever gets the question, if the team gets it, that's how this goes. If
I
not, we'll
trust
go
the
to another
randomizer.
question. All right. What? I heard
Chloe,
Yeah, well, Ian, if you refer to the private chat, I think Peter had a suggestion.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's Ian? I only see a woolly Shackleton.
Woolly
yes,
Shackleton,
please.
excuse me.
Thank you.
I mispronounced it.
Yeah.
Horribly. I'm so sorry.
Cool. All right, here we go. I am doing the random generator right now.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bleep,
blorp.
Let's see. And it is Chloe.
Okay.
All right, bring the heat, Chloe. You can do it.
We'll
I
try.
believe in you.
All right. It says here, the first time I ever flew on a plane, I had to sit next to someone who was wearing a full Easter Bunny costume.
Yeah. Can you say it again, because it just came back kind of slow.
Yeah. It says, the first time I ever flew on a plane, I had to sit next to someone who was wearing a full Easter Bunny costume.
What she's not saying is that person was Woolly Shackleton.
And he's here tonight.
I'm here.
how old are you?
I was
How
5.
old were you?
I was 5 again.
Still 5.
It's an eventful year.
Mine now.
No, I was 4 for the other one. This was next
Where
year.
were you flying to?
Florida. One of the
What
2
part?
times I've ever been to Florida. Orlando for Disney.
Okay. Oh, so you were on your way to Disney and you sat next to a broke ass Easter bunny.
It was not a broke ass Easter Bunny. Thank
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I mean, I guess
just
that's
assumed.
a matter of opinion, but but an Easter Bunny nonetheless.
I don't know
Did you
why
talk
I
to the Easter
assumed it
bunny?
would be a creepy character.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Matt? Matt, what'd
Actually,
you
that's
say?
a really good question, Bowler. Take Bowler's first, and then I said, "What did you talk to the Easter Bunny?" Should converse.
I mean, as much as a 5-year-old might. Like, I mean, I was a little unnerved by this Easter Bunny. I wasn't like a huge into like big costume characters when I was a little kid. They frightened me. And Bowler, I was sitting with my mom.
So you were frightened of characters but headed to Disney World. You were frightened of
I mean,
people
yeah, but it wasn't for the characters. It was for the rides. And also, I was 5, so like I didn't have much say in it. It's not like I would have been like, guys, please take my mental health into consideration here.
This could be traumatizing.
Good point.
But, like,
Chloe,
you were-
Good point.
Justin
Answer,
wants to know, did he ever take his head off?
Yeah, because that would have been outrageous if he did not. I still count it as a full because the head was next to him.
Got you.
Was the head in a separate seat wearing a seatbelt?
Well, no, because it was 3 seats to a row. So it was my mom on the aisle, me in the middle, and then this Easter Bunny at the window. So, but it was like underneath his like arm, I imagine.
Follow-up question from Bowler, Chloe. She's a little confused that your mom made you sit next to the bunny dude.
I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, bro.
Fair enough. That is a fair.
I feel like if it's between the aisle seat and the middle seat, my mom would definitely make me sit next to the Easter Bunny. For the
Yeah,
aisle seat.
for real.
So that part is believable.
For real.
Jordan wants to know if you're sure it was real.
I mean, who can be sure? But I think so. I'm pretty sure it was real. Pretty sure.
LG would like to know,
Who else was on the trip?
Do you believe in the Easter Bunny?
To LG, at that point, yes, I did believe in the Easter Bunny. But again, I was like, just not. I was nervous. I was like nervous to be sitting next to this like big creature. It would have been the same way if it was like Santa or, you know, Ronald McDonald or whoever would have been exciting to me at that time. I would have been like, ugh! And I'm sorry, what was your question, Matt? Did you ask it?
Who else was on the trip with you other than your mom?
Just my immediate family. It was my mom and me and my brother and sister and my dad, but they were sitting in a separate row together.
And so this bunny guy, he was wearing his bunny costume en route to Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
So when he gets off the plane in Orlando, hot as balls, Florida, he's going to put his bunny hat back on and walk out of the airport. I'll buy it.
My sincerest hope is that it was a connecting flight to somewhere not as warm, but I don't know because I didn't like find all out about this guy. If I had been older, perhaps, but I was not like, where are you going? So yes, my sincerest hope is that he didn't stay in Florida. But it was also like around that time of year, you know, it was like spring vacation of my kindergarten year, 1996.
So it was around Easter time.
Yeah. So ostensibly he could have been going to do some sort of thing, but you know, I don't know what his ultimate destination was. Final destination, if you will.
Do we have enough
How old were your
information?
siblings?
Oh.
How old were they? My brother was 7 and my sister, I guess, was 10. Because she's 5 years older than me. That's correct math, Matt.
Lion Cheetah,
No,
do you
no,
have
no,
enough information
not right.
to make a decision?
3 in a row, that makes sense.
Let me just put it this way. If you get it correct, Lion Cheetahs win. If you get it wrong, Team Honesty takes it.
Yeah, you guys should get it wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be my preference.
That would be your honest discussion.
It's bizarre. Like,
What
it's
airline were you
bizarre
flying?
to be true. I feel like.
Would you like
I'd be a weirdo in an airport.
Would you like some help from the audience? If the
Sure.
audience would like to guess, put your guess in the comments.
Yes, true or false.
Where there's a slight delay, so it's going to take a minute.
Okay. Yeah, my biggest thing is if it was a connecting flight, like why would anyone, like you're allowed to bring luggage on the plane. Why wear the Easter Bunny outfit? Maybe he was afraid of airport bathrooms and didn't want to change in the bathroom, so he'd rather sit in his own sweat in the airplane for a few hours.
I mean,
had a gig, was really hungover.
Has anybody worn a costume like that before? Because you would think that it's somewhat breathable. Because I feel like mascots have to be in them for like hours and hours and hours on end. So like you would think they are not made to have people like sweat their balls off inside. But I don't know because I've never worn one before.
Mascot costumes are like really, really hot. I'm thinking about the Easter Bunny costume that John Reed wore at a pig show once.
Oh yeah.
It was like almost like a mesh gown material, not even like closer to tulle than like a heavy like furry thing. So I guess if it was a lightweight Easter Bunny costume, it'd be believable. God, I don't know.
It does not look like the audience wants to help you out at all.
Yeah, for real, no one has said anything.
So there it is.
I'll say on the YouTube feed, the YouTube feed is pretty live right now. It doesn't seem like our StreamYard comment section is updating.
Got you.
Because they are a lot of folks are just chatting away over on YouTube.
Got it.
What are some?
They all said like boo lion cheetahs, yay team honesty.
Oh,
And
nice.
kind of
Right.
a lot of people talking about how handsome I look. It's really flattering. Don't go over and look at it though.
That's true.
Okay.
All right. So, Lion Cheetahs, this is it for all the marbles. What do you say?
Matt and Roy, what do you think?
What do you think, Matt?
We're losing audience by the second, people.
True. I'm gonna say true.
I'll say true.
Okay, I'll say true.
It's strong enough to be true.
All right, we're gonna true. We're gonna vote true.
Chloe, the answer is
A big fat lie.
God damn it.
Team Honesty takes it. We are inaugural winners on Word on You.
Boo, hiss,
Dag nabbit.
table.
Nice.
Boo.
So,
Oh, thank goodness.
That was fun.
Whew, that's a lot of pressure. Holy
Oh,
crap.
man.
You did
nice
great,
job.
Chloe.
Thank you. I should have done
Yes.
that one first.
Well done.
And the truth second.
Nicely done.
Chloe and Kelly were the only folks who told lies, though, right?
No,
Everyone
Matt
else
told a
the
lie,
truth.
but we called him on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
that's it for our show
Wow,
tonight.
it's fun.
Oh,
Yeah. Yay.
Good
I want
job.
to I want to thank our panelists tonight and also thank our audience for participating and joining in. We will be doing this again, I think. So join us next time. I'm your host, Willie Shackleton, and everybody have a great weekend.
bye, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud